Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this has been a true nerd. Welcome to Animal Crossing New Horizons, and all of this is brand new to me. I have never played a single Animal Crossing game before, but if I've understood this correctly, it's a super chill game where you live on an island with a bunch of lovely friends, and occasionally the Raccoon Mafia shakes you down for some reason. And here we go, speak of the flipping devil, here come the Raccoon Heavies right now. Can't help but notice they've lured me to a deserted island and are now asking me to attend a presentation by dear leader that was not mentioned before I actually came here, and now I can't leave. I think I may have just been kidnapped by a cult. Oh yeah, there he is, Tom Nook, I've heard of you, I know your games, I'm flipping onto you, and I don't want any loans, alright? Get off my island, I'm staying debt-free. Welcome everybody, welcome to your new island, which apparently I'm sharing with a pink gorilla and a large-headed rabbit who may possibly have escaped from a Ubisoft franchise, I'm not sure. Okay, objective number 1, figure out where on this island I'm going to settle. So, okay, let's have a look-see-roundy. Okay, so now I've got myself a map and I need to find myself a good spot. So yeah, looks like there's a bunch of wide-open plains down over, and when I say, you know, loads of. This isn't the biggest island in the world, fair enough, and apparently I can't pick anything up yet. Also, I should say hello to the neighbours. Hello, are we going to be friends? So, yo, I'm Genji, you're John Wright, nice to meet you, Mocky. So, find a good place for a tent? Not just yet, I'm just having a look-see-roundy, and I was kind of hoping just to say hello to you, to be honest. So he wants to be close to nature. Fair enough. So yeah, we've got a nice beach down over here. Then we've got a lovely river. In fact, hang on. How do I cross this river? Because I kind of wanted to, you know, settle to the north of the river, or, you know, check out what was going on elsewhere. Because I appear to be a bit, boxed in. There's a nice-ish area up here where you kind of got, yeah, the river all around you. I wouldn't mind being close to the river, unless there's flooding in this game, but I feel like it's not the sort of game where there's, you know, floodplains and property devastation, so we're probably okay for that. Then again, the great big purple gorilla's onto a good thing here. He's hanging out close by to the airport, the dock, all of the apple trees. Yeah, he's probably in a good place to get some good property value appreciation once the island starts getting developed a bit. And this is Rocket, apparently. So, I got it, don't tell me. You're John! See? Told you I had it. Okay, I approve of the slightly forgetful superhero gorilla. I kind of want to be close by to the water. I feel like I do want waterfront property. So, you know what? We got ourselves a nice lucky rock right here. I might be right over here. There we go. We've got a lovely tent right here. We've got some clean running drinking water behind me. We've got some apple trees, like, you know, just a fair few feet away. Absolutely lovely. Okay, so, Genji is apparently a bit of a... Oh. You're literally a gym bunny. Right, I get it. I see where we're going with this. So, you're a bunny who's going to be doing a lot of exercise. I'm going to be honest, Genji, I'm not sure me and you are going to be friends. Because I do a lot of sitting inside and playing computer games instead. Okay, so I'm actually going to pick a spot for you. So, you want to do exercise. So, what I think we should do is actually move you close by to the beach. Because then you can do some running up and down the beach every day. Yep, I'm going to put him right here. Right next to the beach, right next to a big rock, right next to some water. This is going to be lovely for Genji. Right, and as for Rocket... Okay, Rocket's not giving me much to work with here. Rocket just picked a spot at random. So, honestly, I think you're onto a good thing here. Right by the dock, right by the fruit trees. You go for it, Rocket. Okay, time for a welcome party. So, me and the landlord are going to go and collect some wood and food. Pretty sure I've seen sticks and apples around, so that's fine. Everyone else going to prepare the plaza. Lovely. So here we go. Go up to thing. Pick that up. So we're just grabbing ourselves some branches. Also, wouldn't mind having myself a handful of these here delicious apples. Grab all of that. Okay, so we're just doing a bit of collecting, just to prove I understand how to gather wood. I've picked up something else as well. What have I just picked up there? Clumps of weeds. arguably that does not seem that useful, to be perfectly honest. But I guess I'm not really kind of like, you know, doing anything other than just getting them out of the way. In a way, actually, that's a good point. Why am I cleaning this side of the island? I don't even live here. Alright, I live over here. And we might want to be getting some nice weeds out of the way. There we go. Let's make my home nice and pretty. Allow me to properly welcome you to your new island. I have participated in many ventures and endeavours over the years, but this may be the most exciting. I'm not sure he's telling the truth. I'm pretty sure this isn't his first island, alright? He literally runs a company that does this. Oh, he senses a great opportunity, though. As the first residents of this island, we should be the ones to name it. Ooh, time to name the islands. Okay, it turns out I had far fewer letters than I was expecting. Well, in that case, let's keep it simple. This shall be the island of True Nerd, and all who live upon it or ever visit it shall themselves be the many a true nerd. Okay, so, what's everyone else got? And Roxalot, True Nerd, Buffberg. Yeah, I'm not keen on the fact I've spawned with a gym bunny on the island. Me and you, Mocky. No, I don't think that's gonna work. And as I came up with the name, apparently I'm just sort of the mayor now. So, okay, now I'll just be handed all the critical decisions. I've basically just set myself up as dictator for life. Love it. Well, everyone's just clapping. This here is how democracy dies. Wait, hang on. His name's Genji. No, he called me Mocky. I got confused there. Right, and also, he wants me to call him Bro. No, Genji, just no. Now, Rocket, me and you can be best friends. I like your hot pink jumpsuit. I like the fact you're just chilling out, enjoying your drink. I like the fact you say vroom at the end of every sentence for no well-explained reason. Let's go check out my tent, because apparently I've got a few supplies over there. Also, are we on a really, really tiny planet? So if you get the camera in, the world seems to be... I think we're on the world's tiniest planet. Oh, that's weird. That's weird, and I don't like it. Okay, so I've got a tiny lamp here. I've got a tiny, tiny radio. And I've also got myself 45 clumps of weeds. Great. And a camping cot, too. So we just need to... It's not necessarily where I wanted that to be, but okay, it'll do for now, I guess. There we go. That's better. So now I've got the radio to wake me up by my head, or if I want some white noise to help me go to sleep. I've got the lamp in the corner, and plenty of room to expand. Lovely. And then I had a dream about this dog. And it looks like I've decided to make my own way in the world, getting out there, exploring new frontiers. Yes, mysterious dream dog, I suppose I have. That's all the way right, Daddy-O. You don't need to live by anyone's rules, but your own. Okay, I like you. If you'd like to come to the island, I will gladly kick off Genji to make room. Okay, following day, and Tom Nook has just handed me a Nook Phone. So apparently I don't get my own mobile phone. Instead, I get one that's actually made by the same person who actually owns this island and is running this entire venture. So he just runs his own phone with its own operating system. This is a little bit North Korean, to be honest, Nook. Here comes the bill, including for the phone he just gave me without telling me he was charging for it. Here comes the cocky debt. Okay, how much do I flipping... That's a lot. That feels like that's an awful lot. Don't you bloody project flowers at me, you dick. You've just condemned me to a life of wage slavery. So either pay 50,000 bells, or there's mileage, which I get for just living here. So, would you believe it? It only comes to 5,000 miles. Okay, 50,000 bells, 5,000 miles. Got it. I'm becoming increasingly suspicious that I'm actually paying him to develop an island that he owns. And this is just slavery with extra steps. No, John, do not be happy. Your new life is not underway. You can't do whatever you want. You're already crippled by debt. So much debt. In a currency we don't even understand. Okay, Nintendo have sent me a present. That's nice of them. I don't know what I just got, but fine. I think we can just throw that away now. Yep, just throw that away. And something else from Nintendo. Please open it. And that's a Nintendo Switch. I mean, that's fine. I'm not sure how I'm going to be powering the darn thing, but whatever. Okay, so I've also got myself now my Nook Phone. So camera, Nook miles. Nook miles. So how the flip does this work? So I can have a handful of miles just for coming to the island. How many is that? 500. Planting flowers, selling fruit. Go ahead, be shellfish, so number of seashells you sell, not easy to say. Hoard reward, put more furniture. Okay, basically just do stuff. Okay, can I go inside everybody else's tents just to see how they're getting on? Looks like no one's here. No, I can't just go into their tents. But hello over there, Rocket. How are you getting on today? You just gathering some fruits? I was thinking about how to thank you and I came up with a recipe for a leaf umbrella. Okay, so that is, yeah, another recipe. But I don't know how to learn them yet. Now, Genji should be around here somewhere, though while I'm passing by, grab some more sticks, just in case they're important for some reason. There we go. He's enjoying a nice walk along the beach. I thought he might. By the way, I'll be having the seashells, because we might be needing those to sell for bells. Yo, John, that spot you found for me is just incredible. Thanks. Oh, Genji. Okay, maybe me and you can be friends. I don't know. We'll see. And he's given me a cap. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. It looks a little bit small for my head, to be honest. But, you know, it's the thought that counts. Okay, that cap is now a completely different colour from what it was a second ago. But alright, fine. Right, just grab literally everything along the beach. In fact, just grab everything in general. Just in case. And can't grab butterflies yet. Right, better learn how to make stuff. So, build a flimsy fishing rod. Okay, do that. Gather the materials. Got that. Therefore, craft thing. Boom. Okay, John, I'm not sure what you think a fishing rod is, but that is not even close to right. Okay, and I've got some new plans for speaking to him. So, basic net and a little campfire too. Okay, it's probably not a bad thing to build, you know, one of each. So let's actually make myself a little campfire, which weirdly I make here. And then carry over to where it's supposed to be on fire, which I feel like isn't how campfire should work, but whatever. Okay, so I've now got myself my little basic fishing rod here. I need some more wood, and potentially I need to do some fishing. So, okay, how do we do this then? There we go. Toss out the thing towards a fish. The fish could not care less. Come on, Mr. Fish. Come on, Mr. Fish. Yeah. Nope, I got my timings wrong there. I need to figure out my timings. There we go. Got it. You have to wait for them to nibble a few times. So, I've got myself a freshwater goby. Time to go. Bye-bye. Okay, we're doing puns. Great, I approve of puns. Here we go. So, wait for him to properly bite it. Oh, no, he went for it properly. Okay, it's when they get a bit smaller and go underwater. So, it might be on the first nibble. It might not be. So, okay, we're gonna figure this out here. There's a big one over there. Can we get your attention? Wait for it to go underwater. So that's just a tiny nibble. Wait. Wait. There we go. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. And that is something else. So, we've now got a crucian carp. My skills are sharp. Right, we are just doing terrible puns for every single fish. Got it. Also, there's just, there's a present on a balloon. Do we know what's going on there? Can I in any way get said present? Do we know what's going on and why there's just a present on a balloon? Come back! Please don't go over there. I don't know how to get over there. Oh, there's just... Okay, there's just a present that's just fallen from the sky that I cannot get. That's a shame. That was a rock. Okay, well it's all mine. And all... Okay, all mine would have been fine. You didn't need to go all mine-a-rull. Alright, all mine would have been fine. That looks like a big-ass fish. That's a big-ass fish. Alright, we're bringing that in. Whatever that is, we're going to bring it home. Here we go, here we go. That's right. That's right. Just wait. Wait for the right nibble. There we go. Get it, get it, get it. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. I think we've already got one of those, but it's bigger now. No, it's a sea bass. No, wait, it's at least a C+. Okay, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be spending a lot of time in this game fishing, just because I want to see all of the fish puns. There's more just random presents on balloons, how do we get them? Aha, and now I know how to build things, I can start learning how to put them together. So now I know about the DIY recipe for the umbrella. And now I can learn about my own workbench, so I can build mine in my tent, and thus I'm not relying on my capitalist overlord anymore. Okay, number 1, I can make myself an umbrella. In fact, I could actually make 3, if I wanted to. So maybe I can, yeah, trade them in for some money or something. So there's an umbrella. Keep on crafting, however, because the big one is, yeah, the net for catching butterflies, or... Okay, I need hardwood and iron nuggets. I've not got any of that. Okay, let's show Tom the fish. He said he wanted to see the fish. So, I've got all sorts of fish to show ya. Let's just show them off one by one here. An old friend of mine runs a museum. I'd love to send it to him for a closer look. Would you be okay with that? Sure, assuming you're paying for my fish. Okay, so Professor Nook's given me the Pokedex on this occasion. So, now I've got myself, yeah, insects or fish. So, there's a lot of fish I ain't caught yet. Got it. Ah, I think he doesn't pay in money, he pays in DIY recipes. So I've given him a second fish, and he's given me the ability to craft an axe. Fish number 3 gets me a red hyacinth bag. Very, very nice indeed. Fish number 4 gets me a watering can to make my flowers bigger and better. And with fish number 5, I believe the museum's actually calling Tom Nook up, so okay, hopefully, 5 is the magic number I need to make something happen. Alright, so Blathers, who runs a museum, is on his flipping way. We'll need a good-sized space to build a world-class museum. Oh, I'm happy for that to be next door to me, alright? Being next door to a museum sounds awesome. And as for little Timmy here, how would you like to buy, like, you know, weeds? All of the weeds. I tell you what, 300 bells for a bunch of random weeds, I'll take it. So, all of that's got me a bunch of recipes, but I need proper wood for any of them. So I feel like, yes, an axe so I can start chopping down some trees, that's gotta be the next priority. Especially as I happen to get lucky and already pull a stone out of the ocean. Okay, Timmy is not selling basic materials like, you know, branches, but he is selling some basic tools. So if I just sell some random trash I've been picking up off the beach, I could just help myself to some of this. Then again, slingshot. That's presumably how I get all of those presents down. Okay, hang on. How much more do I have to sell? Oh, flip me. Why would I sell weeds when I can sell a single leaf umbrella for 300 bells? Okay, I'm onto a good scam here. Gather weeds, convert them into umbrellas, sell them to Timmy. He's also selling an oil barrel. If I want to spend some money on... No, I don't want an oil barrel. But what I do want is the slingshot. Yes, then I can get presents down out of the sky. Presumably, anyway. And, yes, I'll definitely be wanting this too. Flimsy net. Okay, here we go. I've now got a net, meaning it is time for me to start catching some butterflies. Are there also butterfly puns? I caught a common butterfly, they often flutter by. I mean, that's a fairly generic pun, but then I suppose it was a fairly generic butterfly, so fair enough. This looks more interesting, though. Hang on, come back here. Come back here. You're a monarch butterfly, by any chance? And, no, it's a tiger butterfly. I earned my stripes. Okay, there are specific butterfly puns too, obviously. So I can't help but notice there's a noise over here. Is there something hiding in this tree? Okay. If I gather up these weeds, will I find something? There's definitely some form of noise going on, but I don't know where it's coming from. It sounds like a frog or something. But I don't know where it is. Aha! That's how we get more wood. If we shake trees, we might produce wood. Can I keep shaking trees? Yes! Okay. We've got an infinite supply of wood here. Maybe I shouldn't have... Okay, had I known I could do that, I wouldn't have wasted large amounts of money on buying basic tools. So maybe it's not that easy, because yeah, this tree's refusing to produce more than 1. So it might vary tree to tree. Although, Rocket, you have very good taste. Congratulations on joining me on this lovely, lovely bug hunt. Oh, flip. Oh, flip. No, mine. There we go. I think I just stole a butterfly from Rocket. Sorry about that, but this is my butterfly now. Here we go. Over here. Come on. Over in this direction. Mr. Butterfly. Mr. Butterfly, over here. Come on. Right into... No! No, come back! Come over here, you! Get over! Get over to this side of the Cocking River! Okay, at this point, that guy's just flipping taunting me. Okay, so my tent's over here, and I feel like this area over here, this would be a fun spot for the museum. But for that to happen, this tree needs to go down. So, I've now got myself a... That was a bird. I should have tried to catch that. Also, yeah, naturally, no presents anymore. The presents have all just naffed off, never to return, whatever. So yes, I need to get myself an axe and start deforesting this place. Okay, we have got an axe. It's time to make this happen. So I believe, yes, this was the spot right here. So that's also going to produce a good amount of wood for me. I was kind of assuming the tree was going to fall over. Like, you know, when I started hitting a tree with an axe, call me crazy, but that there was the assumption I was making, but maybe not. Maybe you can't deforest the place. I'm going to keep trying. Nope, it just refuses to die. Okay. What if you actually hit, say, an apple tree with an axe? What happens then? So the apples come down, and then so does the wood. Okay, so we're just sort of like chipping a bit off the tree without actually killing it. Also, can't help but notice that bird's back again. Alright. Alright, you just stay right. Nope. The bird was too quick for me. Ooh, my axe already broke. Okay, axes break really, really fast. Got it. But on the plus side, it did generate 3 wood and 2 hardwood. But no softwood. So I'm not sure where that comes from. John, you have 2 softwood already. Softwood was a type of wood you already possessed. Okay, I may have slightly accidentally upset some bees on this occasion. Okay, get them close by to the fire, because bees can't stand smoke, right? That makes sense, right? Just stay close to the... Okay, I'm just gonna go hide inside for a minute. We're just gonna go hide inside, and then we're gonna go pick up that honeycomb, which I assume I can sell for money. Okay, axe number 2 goes down, but that has got me... Yeah, 1. Oh, it's a wasp nest. Oh, that's much worse. Right, definitely sell that. 14 wood, 15 hardwood, and 13 softwood up top. So we're in good shape. Okay, so now we know we can't just tear down trees. How about we say Blathers is going to be about here-ish? Yeah, that looks good. Although, actually, that seems to have teleported this tree out of the way. So that works too. Okay, here we go. I can now make myself 1 watering can. Once that's done, we can actually get on with planting some lovely flowers. And I definitely would like a birdhouse, because then I can have a bird friend who lives next door to me. And with just a handful more branches, I could have a couple of torches for outside my front door. Now that does sound nice, yes. Okay, that sounds like something I want to do. Though until I find iron, I can't have my own workbench, tragically. Oh, but hello. I was just gathering some branches and... what's this? Is this... Ah! Money! There's just money. It literally grows on trees. You know, I really appreciate Rocket, because I kind of... Uh-oh. Rocket! Rocket, save me! Rocket, eat Rocket, not me! Wait, can I just turn around and catch these guys? Swing! No, I just got horribly stung, actually. Am I okay? Okay, I've been slightly stung. Oh, flip, it's back. Presents are back. Okay, I know my depth perception isn't up for much right now, but... Okay, I just need to sort this out, and no, yes, my present. Boom. This better be something damn good, because I spent a lot of money on this slingshot. Open that up, and... a gas range. Okay, so I can cook. Okay, Timmy does sell medicine, so I'm guessing that's what we need to sort out my... There we go. That sorts out me being stung in the eye. Also, I totally missed that there was a terminal over here, which is very important to me because it's selling Mr. Flamingo. And now, I can have the pair of tiki torches I want. Okay, let's head home over here. I've got some improvements to make all of a sudden. Though that gas range, what does... No, that feels like that shouldn't go outside. Though admittedly, I'm not sure how I'm going to make that work. Like, I do not have gas fittings inside this tent. Okay, apparently it just sort of works anyway. Whatever. Okay, so, I've now got a bunch of red hyacinth planted down over here to make, like, you know, the beginnings of a garden. Love it. And now, I need to make sure they're nice and watered. so that they grow up big and strong. Oh, and I truly have picked the most wonderful place here. I've got myself a random studio spotlight. Okay, this just fell out of a tree. Just, you know, random presents falling out of trees. Oh, this is a beautiful, blessed spot right here, which shall have no weeds whatsoever. Naff off. In fact, would you believe, shaking that furniture out of a tree has got me up to 5,000 Nook miles, which I believe is what I actually need. I think I'm debt flipping free. Free and clear of debt, living on a thriving scenic island. What could be better? Okay, that was not as bad as I was worried it might be. Oh, here comes the next flipping bell. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm willing to accept a 98,000 bell debt, because you did say it's interest free, and there's no rush on the repayment. But really, right now, Rocket and Genji don't have houses, so I kind of just want to lord it over them. And I can have a purple roof. This was all worthwhile. And now there are custom goals. So gather seashells, catch bugs, spend bells to buy items, catch a sea bass, and earn bells by selling items. Right, so I'm being incentivized to basically power your own economy. Got it. Oh, and it's my favourite time of the day here. Hang on, wait, no, to get into position. No, that should have been a head. The tree's sort of in the way. There we go. My flipping present. Present number 2, though I missed 2 earlier, which was very annoying. 10,000 bells! What? That's 10% of my mortgage that literally just fell out of the sky. Today is a good day. Ah, but here's interesting. I've been eating apples, and that's been getting my hunger meter up. And because my hunger meter's up or like down or whatever, that means now, for 1 apple, I could start breaking things apart and generating, I don't know, possibly gold. We'll check that in a second. Yes, things are looking very lovely over here, by the way. Just keep on. Oh, more money. Oh, so much money. So much flipping money. I'm rich. Tragically, that was just clay, not gold. But I do have 22,000 bells. I do now have a massive bonfire. I upgraded my campfire. All of these flowers have now been watered. I've got a birdhouse, mailbox, couple of tiki torches. Everything is lovely. And from tomorrow, I'm going to have a house. Mr. Flamingo will be delivered to me, and I will be living next door to a flipping museum. So basically, everything's coming up me. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop playing the game and I'm going to pick up tomorrow. But for you, that will be a matter of seconds. So it's a few days later, and as you can see, things are absolutely flipping lovely. Made some beautiful, beautiful improvements. My flowers have grown. I actually found some more flowers. Some of them are still growing, but they're also starting to spread by themselves. So these ones I planted in this pattern over here. This one just started growing by itself, so the flowers are just spreading over time, which is beautiful. And not just Mr. Flamingo, but Mrs. Flamingo as well, which is just beautiful. So I am very happy with my house right now with a purple roof. But I'll tell you what I'm even happier with. I've got a shovel. In fact, the game actually gave me the schematics for a wooden shovel, but then Rocket just gave me a proper metal shovel as a gift. So Rocket is now my best friend. Because shovels are slightly ridiculous, which is if you eat a fruit to get your strength up, you can just straight up dig up a tree and then put it in your pocket. And then, if you want to, plant something else there instead. So rather than that just being the tree there, I'm just going to plant an apple. And as a result of that, that's going to be, give it a bit of time, an apple tree. And as for the useless wood tree that doesn't really do anything, I guess we'll just kind of dump that over here, close by to Rocket, because I don't really want it, so we can just go over there. Lovely. I'm going to be honest, the moment I figured out I could do that, I just basically stole all the apple trees from close by to Rocket's house, and then just planted them close by to my house, so I have my own personal orchard. And when my mother sent me some peaches, obviously I didn't eat them. No. I did the responsible thing and planted them. So this here, these are going to be peach trees. Give it a few more days. There was actually a beautiful moment very briefly when these guys still had tents and I had a house. But I believe, yeah, as soon as you've got your house, these guys get their house on the next day. So that's a shame. Though I will say Rocket's house is a bit on the Spartan side. Not like my place, which is amazing. Gas stove here for heat, because I've got no other source of heat. Entertainment corner, switch and radio. Bed with 2 separate sources of light. So I've got this thing over here as well. So yeah, I've got plenty of space to expand here. And I feel like at this point I've kind of got 2 main objectives in the game, which is Blathers has shown up and he wants me to hand him insects, fish, and little bits and pieces of fossils. Hang on, he gave me a special toy the day he moved in. We've got ourselves a vaulting pole now, so I can actually cross this little river. Though, to be honest, there's barely anything here that isn't actually on the mainland already, for the most part. It's very, very similar indeed. So, no new fruit, anything like that. Dotted about, no, not that spot, John, the spot next to it. There you go. You'll find in those little kind of spots that are marked there, fossils. That's what Blathers is after. And on top of that, Timmy and Tommy want me to gather a giant pile of wood and iron in order to build a proper shop, not an actual little tent for them to stand in. Problem is, I've currently got, yeah, a handful of iron nuggets that were a gift from Genji, if I recall correctly, but nowhere near enough. And there's literally no iron on this island. So, I think it's time for us to do a bit of sightseeing. Because the airport at the edge of town is now open, but I need myself a destination. And we've got some options here. Because doing stuff gets you miles, and miles now can't be used to pay off the house. That's just bells. So therefore, miles are now going to be invested into the mile shop over here. And in the mile shop, I can buy myself a Nook Miles ticket. Basically, a free pass to a randomly generated new island. And here we go, over to the airport, let's go use that Nook Miles ticket. So now I'm on a brand new island that's just basically, as far as I'm aware, completely randomly generated. It's just a brand new place. So I might find the same stuff as is on my home island, or I might find some new stuff. But obviously I've only got so much space in my pockets, so I need to decide what I am or am not going to try and bring home. And on top of that, we've also got some other people. So yeah, every random island you visit appears to have a new person on it. So I've been to one of these before, and I ran into a random blue bunny who seemed to be a massive nerd, so I like them already. They might show up at some point. Hello, you're a pink koala bear or something. Your name's Melba. Wait, you came here all the way from True Nerd? I did. Are you a nerd? Because if so, you're welcome. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what Melba's like. She's just apparently not very happy on her home island, so screw it, move to mine. Do you really mean it, Toasty? Oh my goodness, she just nicknamed me Toasty. Yep, like you better already. No idea why Genji calls me Mocky, but Toasty is adorable. Now, time to see if there's anything special here that I couldn't get on my home island. So, no. Come on, Mr. Fish. Come on, Mr. Fish. Take the bait. It's right there. There you go. That's the thing. Give it a nibble. And there we go. Grab him. What do we have here? Is that just yet another flipping black bat? There's too many of these bastards. They don't really seem to be the most exciting things, though I will gladly take myself... Hang on. Need to eat some apples to get some strength up. I will gladly take, yeah, some of these lovely little palm trees or whatever back to my beach. And hello, sexy. We've got a message in a bottle. To someone out there somewhere, I set my mind to making up the next big thing in DIY recipes, and lo and behold, I had this genius idea. Okay, free recipe, a bamboo hat. You know what? I'm going to make one of them right now, because that will be a lovely souvenir of my trip out to this island. I'm not 100% convinced by it, but it'll do for now. But yeah, these islands seem to be kind of potluck, to be honest, whether you get something good or not. So that's just some more clay. I don't need that for anything. Standard stuff in terms of, yeah, it's more apples, so it's just the same fruits I've got on the mainland. I could take some more flowers home with me. So of course, yeah, if I take these and then transplant them, that's much faster than growing your own. Oh, but here's something good. Just doing a bit of fishing, and I found a fish I never found on my starting island. Is that a sole? I believe it is. No, it's a dab. Never mind. So yeah, you might get lucky, you might not. On this occasion, I've got myself some nice trees and some nice plants, but nothing too dramatic. If I want, you know, a more exciting, sexy island, I'm gonna have to do something else. Something, quite frankly, rather dramatic. So I've now got some nice coconut trees along the beach, but I fancy some more, damn it. So just pop a coconut in there. and give it time, we'll have ourselves even more coconut trees. There we go, some new flowers down, so my garden is growing, absolutely flipping gorgeous. And that dab, Blathers is probably interested in that. Here you go, Blathers, have a dab, and I believe that might be all you need. But even better, Blathers gets really, really excited by fish, and then tells you fun fish facts, because he's the best. The dab is a flatfish that bears some resemblance to the olive flounder, though their mouths are different. Personally, I am morbidly fascinated by each fish's eye placement. The dab's eyes are both on its right side, while the olive flounders are on the left. These fish spend a lot of time lying on their sides in the sand, so the odd eye placement makes some sense. I did not know that. That's fascinating. And because of all the stuff I've brought him over the last few days, we could submit an application to build a proper museum. Huzzah for Bowtie Owl. You see, if I want to go to a bigger, more interesting island and get some potentially good stuff, as I say, I'm going to need to do something rather dramatic. And that's be social and make some friends, so as much as I'm probably going to regret this, we're going to Island Matophobia. Right, so I'm just going to wander around and say hello, and oh my goodness, there's really nice flowers here. I'm not going to steal all of Matt's flowers. Is that oranges? Okay, I'm having that. Okay, this is not stealing. This is absolutely legit. I think that's Matt right there. I think it's Matt. I was just planning to say hi, Matt, to verify, but he started hitting me with an axe. So yes, I'm moderately confident. Hi, Matt. That's Matt right there. He's got an ocarina. Right, okay, so I've already stolen some oranges. I'm going to leave him a little present here. Some apples. All right, I've given him, there we go, apples. Now we're going to be friends because he's decided to, yeah, I assume he's going to go dig himself an apple tree right now. And meanwhile, I want to help myself to some cherries. So I'm assuming that if he doesn't want me to, yeah, there we go. So because we're being friends with each other, therefore, he's going to have apples in future, and I'm going to have all these fruits. Oh my goodness, there's pears as well. I'm probably not supposed to be stealing like literally all of his fruit, but I'm having at least some of this. I tell you what, I'm going to donate a bit of money to help Matt build a bridge because I've stolen his fruit. So I am very willing to help. I am going to give 10,000 bells to assist Matt's bridge funds. He's got a model railway. What? This just isn't fair. That's amazing. I'm just going to run around in circles while yelling train set, because what the hell? And yeah, he's got all his own unique villages as well, and I can just go and meet them if I want, including weird, terrifying frog lady. I'm not sure how you know who I am, or where I came from, because we've never met before, but apparently you do. No, we've never met, I'm just messing with you, I just heard someone talking about you. Probably Matt, to be fair. Okay, fair enough. Gotta say I love Tanagra more with every day I'm here. Yeah, you say that, but the neighbours, Diva, the neighbours. Sadly, though, it would appear I can't just steal his villagers and have them move to my island instead. That's a bit of a shame. Matt just said, I have a gift. Open the present and... oh my goodness, he's... ah! I'm just going to run around in circles for a second. I love you, Matt. Thank you for the train set. That's wonderful. Now I've got a train set. I don't know how to emote, by the way. Matt's emoting with flowers. I don't know how you emote. So, back home, because now it's time to do some flipping planting. We have got oranges, we have got pears, and yeah, this will take a little bit of time to grow, but when these all come through, I'm going to have a beautiful orchard of every kind of fruit, literally right outside my house. It's going to be beautiful. And more importantly, Matt actually went and I assume crafted me a train set. So now I've literally got my own train set that I'm putting right in the middle of my room. This is my centerpiece, damn it. Alright, screw inflatable sofas and gas stoves and whatever. I am now all about the train set. I'm genuinely touched. That was lovely. Matt's a good egg and now I've got a train set. Which I can indeed just turn on and off, but obviously we'll be leaving it on all the time next to my gas stove, which is definitely not a thing that's going to cause me trouble down the line. I've got a train set now. That's lovely. Okay, time has passed. Spring has sprung. There's beautiful blossoms all over the place. And actually, I've also made myself a rather nice bag from those blossoms I'm really rather happy with. But, much more importantly, my beautiful, beautiful orchard has grown. Oh, look at this. We've got pears, we've got peaches, we've got apples, we've got oranges, we've got cherries. I don't know if that's all the fruit. I think it might be all the fruit. It's nearly all of the fruit if it's not all of the fruit. So, I am really bloody happy about that. That's wonderful. I've also got a barbecue thing now and a weird Easter egg decoration because an absolutely terrifying bunny came to my island, and I think if I do as he says, he might not kill me in my sleep. So that's absolutely lovely. And we've also got ourselves a museum, which looks fairly small, but it's all a bit TARDIS-y because inside it just goes on for bloody ever. No, seriously, Blathers, how exactly did you fit this inside that building? Because I'm increasingly suspicious that Blathers is in fact an owlish Time Lord. Still, I found my little favourite right there. There he is. Hello, Mr. Squid. By the way, obviously Timmy and Tommy don't actually have, you know, a new shop yet, because I've been completely ignoring that in favour of just, you know, growing my own massive orchard, because that just interests me more. So, okay, I've got to say this is won me over. This is super chill. This is just nice. It's just nice and relaxing to play. I've had a lovely time with this. Right, I would love to do a bit more of this, but I'll need to have a think about what form that takes, because I would like to go and visit other islands. I'd like to give people the chance to come and visit mine. So I'll need to look into, you know, how all of that works precisely and what the best thing to do might be. So yeah, watch this space. Might be an opportunity for me to visit your island or for you to visit mine. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'll keep an eye on what the best thing to do might be. I'll have a think about that. But yeah, this has been lovely. Animal Crossing has just been a bit of a revelation for me. It's been just lovely. All right, I've got no words except lovely, and we might as well see a little bit more of this. Keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has been Animal Crossing New Horizons. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Were we doing virtual reality, or was that just like a metaphor for lesbian sex? And then he smacked me lightly across the face with the money! What? This is... Well, where is this going? What's happening? We're going to buy a whole new bin, and we're going to write Brendan on it, and we're going to put him in it and toss it off the pier.